世界に痛みを
Number 10, Sasuke suppresses the Nine Tails. The flash forward at the start of Shippuden not only introduced Naruto and Sasuke's new fashions, but also their killer abilities.
誰を殺したい
Within Naruto's mind, the nine-tailed fox tries to tempt him into using his powers against his wayward friend. However, Sasuke himself appears, getting a look at the Nine Tails for the first time.
今なら逃げる。これがお前の未知の力なんだが。
After trading words, Sasuke manages to easily suppress its chakra, something Naruto and most of the other characters haven't been able to do. It's a short scene, but it really established how far Sasuke had come since going to the dark side. Number 9, overloading the Rasengan. When his kids get threatened, Naruto shows why he's the Hokage. While the villainous Delta can absorb chakra, Naruto uses this to his advantage. Since the Rasengan is basically a swirling vortex of pure chakra, he lays a massive one on her and just keeps bringing the pain. Delta is unable to absorb everything Naruto can dish out, reaching her capacity and overloading her eye. Might not have been the brightest idea to battle a guy who has a bottomless well of chakra to his name. Number 8, Paper Bombs vs Izanagi. Explosion? What explosion? When Tobi attempts to get the Rinnegan from Nagato's corpse, Konan is ready and waiting for the person who is calling himself Madara Uchiha. To get around the masked man's already overpowered phasing ability, Konan has set up 600 billion explosive paper tags to detonate continuously for 10 minutes, longer than his powers last.
あなたを殺すために用意したこの6000億枚の起爆符。10分間起爆し続ける。
That alone is a ludicrously overpowered technique. However, Tobi responds with an even more broken ability, Izanagi. This allows him to rewrite reality, in this case, his own death, at the cost of one of his Sharingan. That's just cheating.
Izanagi 光を失うことと引き換えに幻と現実をつなげることができるウチハの禁術
Number 7, Pain levels the Leaf Village. As impressive as it was when Nagato brings everyone in Konoha back to life,
この葉に来て俺が殺めた者たちならまだ間に合うこれがせめてもの償いだ
how he killed them is even more impressive. When the Akatsuki leader gets tired of slaughtering ninja and citizens street to street, the godlike shinobi ascends to the sky and uses his almighty push.
世界に痛みを
While the name doesn't sound that impressive, it causes destruction on a massive scale, essentially flattening the entire village and turning it into a dusty crater. While Pain can't fire these kinds of attacks off one after the other, it's still a supremely powerful moment. Number 6, Toneri cuts the moon in half. As fun as it is watching Naruto defeat a villain like he's Saitama, it's only effective because of the build-up beforehand.
Let it end as easy as that!
After capturing Hinata to be his interstellar wifey,
This pleases me, Hinata.
Toneri battles Naruto on the moon when he comes to rescue her. During their fight, Toneri uses a technique that creates a giant golden sword, which he uses to split the dark and light sides of the moon.
Golden Wheel Rebirth Explosion!
Granted, the moon in the Naruto universe isn't exactly the same size as ours, but it's still damn overpowered to cut something that massive in half with only a single move. Number 5. 8 Gates Guy. We learned very early on the dangers of opening the infamous 8 Gates, that in exchange for tremendous physical power, the caster draws ever closer to death. So when Guy squared off against the already overpowered Madara Uchiha, he had to make the ultimate gamble. By opening the 8th and final gate, Guy is guaranteed to die, but in exchange, he manages to do more damage to Madara, the king of OP, than practically anyone else in the series. You know you're overpowered when Madara calls you the strongest. Number 4. Hashirama vs Madara. Madara has too many OP tricks in his bag to not be included, from his defeat of the shinobi army with only taijutsu to calling down multiple meteors.
2個目はどうする大の木
In this instance, we'll be going over a battle in which he and his opponents are equally overpowered. Madara's rival, Hashirama Senju, is perhaps the only person in life to equal or surpass him. Their final battle is titanic in scale, featuring huge wooden statues, the nine-tailed fox, and Madara's absurd ocular techniques. This is what happens when two war buddies get into a squabble. Number 3. Jigen defeats Naruto and Sasuke. When the vessel of one of the Otsutsuki clan, Jigen, attacks Naruto's home, it leads to an immediate confrontation. Jigen transports the Hokage to another dimension, with Sasuke following close behind. You'd think Naruto and Sasuke fighting together against anyone would lead to an easy victory, but you'd be dead wrong. Jigen's ability to shrink both himself and things around him leads to both of them getting impaled frequently. Throw in the fact he can match their extreme hand-to-hand combat prowess, and you're looking at a villain that succeeded in doing the unthinkable, taking down both legendary frenemies, even at the peak of their power. Number 2, Madara wrecks the Five Kage. You thought we were done with Madara? Of course not. After he obliterates part of the shinobi army, he's confronted by the Five Kage. While they do get a few decent hits in, Madara is just playing with them.
卑怯とは言わぬ5人で1人遊ぶにはちょうどいい
The biggest flex of them all being when he casually does the impossible and grants his clones the Sharingan masterclass ability, Susanoo.
そいつら分身がスサノオを使う使わないどちらがいい
By the end of the battle, the Kage are left totally trounced. When you can toy with the world's strongest ninja just for laughs, you're either a god or you're Madara.
では俺が答えてやろう
Before we unveil our top pick, here's some honorable mentions.
美獣ども螺旋手裏剣
なんだ、ボロボロじゃないか。
失敗はしねえ。
美獣ども
Number 1. Naruto and Sasuke's final battle. After having been granted divine powers and saving the world, Naruto and Sasuke still endeavor to resolve their differences the only way they know how, with violence.
炎遁炎イカズチ
Only this time, their abilities are on a whole other level. Their kaiju-sized forms, combined with their incomprehensibly powerful jutsu, wreak havoc on the landscape. That is until they're both brought to the point of exhaustion, where all they can do is keep throwing blows until neither can move.
Naruto!
Both in terms of destructiveness and sheer willpower, this display remains unparalleled. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.